Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mortified content, and today we are taking a look at the new Venomous Black Widow uniform versus the older, I think it's called the Golden Gate Vigilante, something like that. Yep, there it is. So this uniform has been like she got this uniform before she got the tier 4, and she has been meta since then, and she still is the best ABX striker in the game after like before Ghost Rider, you can say. On some accounts she works better, on some characters I find Ghost Rider better, but she is part of the meta. Now, with this Venomous uniform, the striker skill changes, and I'm also looking forward to testing out what skill or what uniform will be the best ABX striker now that we have this uniform. This Black Widow, by the way, has max themes. You can see 35% pierce, so that's how it is. Although it's not about that, it's mainly about the comparison between the two uniforms. So let me just take you around through a look. And we do have the 6-star artifact, although that's just for dodge, so it's not gonna do anything for the damage. Let's just take a look at the quick look at the rotation that we'll be using for this uniform. You can definitely suggest some rotations if you have in comment section. We'll see about that. So the first and second skill are basically fodder skills. You can just use them to charge up your tier 4 skill, specifically in PvE. Third skill gets interesting. So he had a bunch of damage and a buff as well. And the good part is third skill is an instant cancel skill. So you can basically cancel that, still have all that damage with that, which is great. Fourth skill, I feel, is the best skill. It has the 100% proc. Also, this is where you want to land every single proc on. Fourth skill works and it's not cancelable, so don't even try that. Does pretty good amount of damage. The fifth skill is a bit tricky, honestly. So if you can see, she will do a lot of damage. She has the blast and everything. Now, if you can delay cancel it enough, right, like this, you can see the spiders come out. You still get the damage after delay cancel. It's a bit tricky, so if you're using certain CTPs like a destruction, CTP of energy, you have to be fast. So you can do this and go into basically any other rotation. Now, going forward to the rotation, I would say go with 2 cancel 5, 3, 4. This is how I would like to start with the rotation, and that's usually how it goes. Again, you have to delay cancel until you get those spiders to get the full amount of damage and the blast as well, which should be how you should be playing this girl. Let me just do this here. Anyways, so and I would say you can go 4 5 3 6 or 5 3 4 6, whichever you're comfortable with, as soon as you don't activate the proc. That's how you want to play with this uniform. So let me just take you through some World Boss Legend gameplays and GBR runs to see what is going here. So first of all, we will be using our older uniform, which is great to use and still is amazing. Easy to use as well, even with a CDP of energy. The tier 3 rotation is kind of a bit of a tricky part, but I think that just fills out pretty well. Anyways, I'll be doing here, and the only thing that I think this uniform is missing is that there is a lot more damage on the tier 3 skill than on the normal skill. So 4-8 is the timeline when we defeated Null 99. So 4-8 is not bad. That's pretty amazing. But you can see here we have to use the tier 3 skill to be able to do that, which is not bad actually. We are still, I think, around the similar timings that we had previously. The good thing is that you can use your fourth skill to get that ignore targeting, which helps. Anyways, so let's move, and you can see pretty good damage, and this uniform is doing a lot more damage than the older uniform if you do the normal rotation compared to the tier 3 skill. So that's, I think, the main difference. I would say otherwise like 4-1. So basically the older uniform finished it quite faster, a little faster, maybe 7 seconds faster than the new uniform, which is insane. Like usually you would want the older uniform to perform better, but that's how it is. Now we will be using this girl here, and on Gene 54, let's see what time or how much time she's gonna take to clear this stage. So I'll try my level best to not, the tier 3 rotation with this uniform is a bit tricky. You can get hit, you can die, and I don't know, you can miss procs. So that's how it goes, and we will be pushing her. You can see it's much harder to play with this uniform when you play someone like Jean, but I don't think like it's gonna be some difference in time of course the clear time, but that's how it is. I think it should be, we need, I think, two more rotations, maybe, I suppose. Let's see. So we got some proc, we got some nice damage in. 7 bars remaining, we have to go through this. So I guess if the new uniform is able to do something, that will be nice. I have these videos on almost 2x gameplay speeds for you to see that quickly, and you can see like this uniform has its trouble. Okay, so 2:43 is the time when we cleared this stage. Let's see what we can do with the new uniform. Now you will find out soon enough that it works great. It has the ignore targeting, force skill does pretty amount of damage, and because the force skill is a complete iframe, you don't have to worry about him dying or her dying, maybe Jean going into certain phases. You can control the fight much better, in my opinion. That's, I think, the major difference, and I think this uniform also will be much better than the older one in PvP also, which is great. She does have to dodge. She has the exact same buffs and everything. Slight better, of course, with the uniform, but that's how it goes. So you can see we are doing much better than what we were doing previously with that uniform, and I think we should be able to do this before she even goes into the frame. So 348, a huge difference in clear time for Jean Grey. So definitely the new uniform takes the ground easily. Now moving for the stage 20. Now this is something that I'm just doing here. Just wanted to show I'm not clearing this with this older uniform. It was horrible actually. I will be clearing it, showing the clear with the new uniforms. That's how it is. But just to show you what the older uniform still can do. It's still stage 20. Corvus and Proxima World Boss Legend Plus, which is like not too bad, not too shabby. It's not like humongous. Nowadays, if you have tier 4 characters, good build, good cards, you should be able to do pretty fine. Also, we are using energy, so I'm not sure if rage or energy is gonna make a huge difference here, but that's how it is. Like she does pretty amount of damage with the, with that. So anyways, you saw the timing. I'm not gonna clear that. It was really annoying after that actually. So let me show you what we were able to do with this uniform. So I found it much easier for it to get the proc. Okay, first of all, I was not losing proc. There was very few times when I actually lost the proc and everything. So that's how it is. We are moving to the first of that phase. Free her. We still have just under a minute actually, which is pretty nice. Not bad. And with the time, you will also see it's much easier to use. It's safer because you are basically in the complete iframe with the each rotation with the tier 3 as well as with the 4 skill. And the damage also is not too bad actually. It's much better than what it was with the older uniform. So in World Boss Legend, it seems like the new uniform does have an edge. Gives you some survivability, the full iframe skill, similar or I would say better damage potential. The burst damage is much better, I suppose, compared to the older, considering if you are able to get that 5th skill damage in without breaking the proc, which is the main part actually right here. So that's how it's gonna be. We will be having here 5 bars remaining, and yeah, it's still, again, it's a big difference between the clear time 2:45 stage 20 done. So new uniform does look like to be better here. Now this might change your mind. Look at this. We have GBR. I'm switching, charging the energy proc, and boom. Did you see that? Like, it was insane, and the difference will be there definitely when we run the new uniform. Now we have to see if we can just two-shot it, maybe just maybe 4 bars remaining. Okay, so 4 bars remaining. It should be an easy shot after this one. So still 4 bars remaining. It cannot get better than this. So 9:27 is the time when we clear this. Now see this. We get the proc right here. We charge this and we go here. Look at the damage, and it did that. It still got the one shot, but the burst damage on the older uniform for GBR was much better. Like much better. Now, looking at this, let's see. We go into here. You see the damage. You see the difference, right? We had 4 bars remaining. We have 16 bars remaining. Now, there is a difference here, And you will see here also, look at this. I got the damage, but with the normal rotation, I'm not able to just one shot. So it's much slower than the older uniform. So in GBR, it seems like still the older uniform has an edge, and by a long shot actually also. So it's hard to tell which one should be better. For World Boss Legend, it seems like this uniform is better. For GBR, the older uniform seems better. Now, the only thing remaining, I will do some alliance battle testing. Also, as a striker, I will be testing out both of the uniforms. Maybe because the older uniform uses the third skill as a striker, the new uniform uses the fourth skill as a striker. Both uniforms using their the strongest skill with the 100% procs. So I'm looking forward to doing more testing in Alliance Battle Legend. I will definitely let you guys know through the videos how it goes with the strikers, and if she is going to be better than Ghost Rider for sure, or if she is going to be better than herself as a striker. Because if you see, she's using the 4 skill as striker, which is the best skill for the proc. If you go back and basically just go and switch this uniform to the older uniform, she uses the third skill, which is again the best skill that she has in her kit, specifically with the uniform. So let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what you think about the new Black Widow uniform. Looking forward to doing more testing. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you already have not done that, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.